Hey nerds, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to day 7 of 12 days of Nerdmas. In today's video, we are going to be opening this bad boy here, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse GameStop exclusive SV Action Miles Morales. What a mouthful. Okay, so I've had this figure for a few months now. My brother actually got it for me. He got it as a gift for, I guess technically like my birthday. We count it as my birthday gift. So I've had it since August, July, somewhere around that time frame. And I have not been able to open it. I am super excited to open this bad boy. Let's go ahead and jump into the unboxing. Alright, so in the back of the box, we have this instruction sheet. Basically, it's going to tell you like about all the parts and how to pose him and different stuff like that. You can see some posing action there on the back with the stand and just kind of like freestanding and stuff. So inside the sheet, it shows us, like I said, all of the parts and how to take them apart and put them together, because he is pretty interchangeable with different masks and a face and headphones, jacket, shorts, all that kind of stuff, and then just his regular Spider-Man suit. And then inside of a blister in the back again of the like full set, we have the stand here, which is this black thing, and then it has the little claw arm thing that wraps around their body, and then some accessories. And then we have the main blister here that has all of the main parts, the body, the clothes, some shoes, his face, boom. We even have a mallet for some reason. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I don't know why he has that. But all right, let's take a look at everything closer. Okay, so this is Miles outside of his packaging. So he is pretty small. I don't know like what his size is supposed to be or his dimensions or whatever. So he is much smaller than I thought he was gonna be, to be honest, like super duper tiny. But really that's okay, because that'll make setting up his like little habitat easier and taking pictures with him easier and stuff, because then I don't have to worry about size and him being bulky and whatnot. But something I will tell you about this guy, and maybe I'm just still not used to like, oh no, she's back! The lady that destroys her figures! I don't know. If you guys watched 12 Days of Nerdmas last year, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, go back and watch those videos. I didn't break him, I promise. Okay, anyways. What I was gonna say was that this guy is amazingly articulated though. Like, just from playing around with him for a quick second, like, his bend is great. And it's nice and stiff to where I feel like it's going to stay and it's not like just going to drop automatically, but it's not so stiff that I can't move it around. This may be a new front runner figure for me. Look at his posability. That's amazing. Okay, so he has articulation in his head here. So of course you can up and down all around. I think, it can even spin completely backwards. He has some articulation here in his shoulders. Those will rotate all around. He has a double joint at his elbow, so completely articulating there. He has some movement in his wrist. I think, just a swivel in his wrist. No bend really, which is kind of interesting, but I guess you would get most of the bend from just bending his elbow that you need, so that's all right. He has some at his torso here, and then at his hips, which is where I popped him off. I'm not sure why he keeps popping off so easily from the hips, but he got some articulation in the hips there. Mostly just up and down, I think like an ab crunch, not too much side to side. There are some in the hips, very flexible there, completely turn. Double joint in the knee, and then of course in his ankle and even in his toes. So that's pretty cool. He's super articulated, even just by accident, just moving him around a little bit. I got him in a little stance. I doubt that he's going to be able to stand very well, though, because he has these little tiny scrawny legs and super small feet, and then his upper body is pretty heavy comparatively. So that's okay, though, because, you know, I'm learning slowly but surely some tricks to keep them standing. Oh my god, I got him to stand kind of easily. this guy may be the winner. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Let me not get ahead of myself, but looking good so far. All right, next up I'm going to show you guys his outfits. So we have the jacket here. So basically the jacket is separate, so it's not something you have to like put on the figure. You actually swap out his arms to make the full jacket. All right, there. So I swapped out his arms and put his jacket on him. To be honest, I don't completely love him with the jacket on because the jacket is just like stiff and you can't move it around or anything like that. And so it really limits his articulation in his arms. And then next we have some shorts. These are, you know, his shorts that he wears over his outfit. And basically you just do the same thing. I'm just going to pop off his legs from the bottom down, put these on there, and then pop the rest back in. All right, and there we go. Got the shorts on him. So now he has on his jacket and his shorts. And then the last piece to his ensemble is going to be his shoes. Actually, there's also a hood for the jacket. There's two different styles of hoods. I think one is for him to be wearing it, and then one is just for it to be down around his neck. So let's look at those. Okay, so that's the first hood, the one where it's just down around his neck. And this is the example of him wearing the hood. And to be honest, I really do not like this one. I think it fits his head weird. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what. And then lastly for his outfit, like I said, he has some sneakers. So basically you just pop his feet off at the ankle and then put this on connecting and access his foot. All right, and there we go. That is him in his complete outfit. So we got the jacket, the shorts, and the sneakers. All right, next we're gonna look at his extra hands and his extra face. So we got one extra face plate. It's basically just a whole head, and that is the face of Miles, because this is the Miles Morales Spider-Man. And then for his hands, the first right hand that we have is a spray can. So it's like he's spray painting a building or something, or, you know. And then alternative to the spray paint hand, there is just another like open hand. I think you would use this one for like the cell phone. That's what I think, because like I showed you there's a cell phone in the back. So there's just this open one right here. I think that's what that's for. And then we have a pair of just open palm. Okay, so this is the hands. Like I said, they're just slightly open, not super crazy different from the last ones I showed you. Next, we have these hands that are like completely open. It looks like they're like catching something that's falling, or maybe he has them open because he's yelling. He's like, ah, oh my gosh. That's what these hands make me think of. And then next we have what I would consider some like crawling hands. It has a slight bend at the fingertips, so it looks like he'd be like pressed up against a building, scaling it or whatever. So that's what I'm assuming I would be using these hands for when I have him do, you know, like anything on a wall. And then last but not least for the hands, we have some closed fist gripping hands. So I'm assuming you can use these for like the mallet accessory that we got. You could just slide the mallet right through, or anything else that's kind of like skinny or pole-like. And then next we're going to look at the accessories, and first up we have the mallet that I keep referencing. And then like I mentioned before in the other packaging, we have a cell phone that he has in his hand, and we have a pair of headphones. And then I think I figured out what these little bow things are for, because if I look at the front of the shoes, there is a little hole like for a peg, and the little ribbon things have a little peg on them, and it's to add a bow to his shoelaces. Oh. And then last but not least for the accessories, we have all of the spider web that I mentioned before. So we just have a really long piece like to be attached to something, and for him to be like grabbing on, like if I attach it to like a wall or something, like he shot it and he's climbing up a wall. And then we have one for each hand. Just looks like he's shooting the web, you know, from his wrists. And then lastly for this whole set, we have his stand. So it has this black base here with these details on it. I actually kind of like that. I like the little detailing on the stand. And then this is the adjustable little claw arm thing. So there you go. You can put him on the stand doing whatever. I'm not the best at posing on stands or posing in general, to be honest. So I just kind of threw him on there as he was. Also, in yesterday's video, I mentioned that hopefully the remint stuff that we opened would fit with a figure that was coming up, and that is this Miles Morales. And so I think that some of the accessories fit pretty well and then others don't. All right, let's jump over to Bean with the advent calendars.
13. Teddygrams, honey teddygrams. I feel like Vanna White. 14. Ah, icy squeeze candy. This one's pretty cool. 7. Okay, we'll do 7. 7. It had Chucky on the front, and they are in fact Chucky socks.
All right, thanks Bean. Thanks for those items. But that's going to do it for me in this video, guys. If you like this video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And while you're down there, let me know in the comment section, what did you think of this Miles Morales? And how awesome is my little brother for getting him for me? And be sure to let me know what you thought of the socks and the items in the mini brands calendar. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay in the know of all the nerdy, and hit that bell notification. And be sure to share this video and my channel with anybody that you think may enjoy. And don't forget, if you want to send me any pictures, letters, or fun little gifts, my P.O. box is down below. But as always, guys, remember, keep it nerdy.